guys, Monterey Car Week is finally here. And it's going to be the best year ever because not only do I have Christine, but Ketchup's joining us for Car Week. 6 years ago, I bought Ketchup at Monterey Car Week, and now she's finally returning to the place she was born. Ketchup doing some car spotting. You see anything good? Pulling into Oakley Sunglasses World Headquarters. Ooh, look at that. Gunther Works heading out right now. Shmee going for a run. There are so many people and cars here. This is about to be a ridiculous car show. Ketchup is pumped. One thing that is awesome about Car Week is it's like the YouTuber automotive reunion.
Yeah.
So you're out from what? Arizona?
Arizona now.
Driving
yeah, exactly.
the Mercy all the way to here and then all the way up to Car Week.
Yes, sir. This is like, I've never
Best of luck to you.
I know, I've never spent this much seat time in that car before.
How is it actually, long distance?
I'd say the car itself isn't that bad, but the seats, seats, I don't know if they're outdated or just the type that they are, but they are not comfy. So it lasts like 45 minutes worth.
I mean, have you seen my seats?
Oh, oh, never mind. I'm humbled now.
What does Christine have on her back? Ketchup is ready to go to the car show, and we pull up next to Christine's dream daily driver. That's amazing. It's not black though.
That's okay, it's so pretty.
Now, how insane is this? This car show is actually at Oakley's headquarters, and it looks like a building from Star Wars. I mean, look at the design language, and it's absolutely enormous. F40 pulling out. I honestly think if I won the Powerball today, these are the two first cars I would buy, an F40 and a full carbon McLaren P1. Let's go. And then check it out, full exposed carbon fiber McLaren P1. That is one hell of a spec. Wow. This meet is crazy. Everywhere you look, there's a supercar or hypercar in an awesome spec. Look at this, a ton of different SVJs, GT2 RS, GT3 RS with the Wysock package. Those blue wheels are insane. GT4 RS Spider, casual Revuelto coming through. And then look at this, absolutely stunning Carrera GT. Oh, look at that, there's another Carrera GT next to it. I mean, that just sums up this car show. I thought there was one, but there's two Carrera GTs, and then there's two Wysock package 918s next to each other too. The hypercars continue with the Senna GTR in the Marlboro livery. That is epic. Check this out, guys. A 1 of 6 CLK GTR Roadster. They made 20 coupes and 6 roadsters, 6.9 liter V12 rear wheel drive, making 612 horsepower. And I believe this is the only CLK GTR ever done on aftermarket wheels, which is absolutely sick. It's pretty funny to see the basic 90s interior compared to how absolutely outrageous the exterior looks. That is so damn cool. And then look at the Oakley headquarters in the back. Cool to check out some of the details of the CLK GTR now that people aren't all the way around it. Look at how simplistic that rear diffuser is. The exhaust kind of looks similar to something like an old gen E55, as do the taillights. And then not only do we have an integrated spoiler into the body lines of the car, we also have a wing on top of that, some extra vents for cooling the engine. I love these right behind the seats, obviously for rollover protection. Air goes through there, NOCA ducts on the sides, and then look how you open that rear hatch with those AMG latches. That is crazy. Full exposed carbon BAC mono, then a gorgeous Singer Classic. Actually a rare opportunity to see a Singer next to a Gunther Works. Absolutely stunning Gunther Works Roadster. Looks so crazy with the top off. And then look at the Senna-esque Gunther Works carbon fiber seats. That interior is a work of art. And then look at this full exposed carbon fiber Wyra. And then casually next to it, a Wyra BC. A bunch of these cars are gonna be headed up with us to Sonoma Raceway for a track day. Look at that, Chiron Pure Sport exposed carbon. The rear end of the BC is just so darn cool. And then if that wasn't crazy enough, we've got the Zonda Revolution track-only hypercar. And then next to that, an Apollo IE, and then the CLK GTR that we saw earlier. This is one of the craziest looking hypercars ever made that's actually road legal. I can't believe this thing can be driven on the road with straight cut gears and that sequential gearbox. Look at the headquarters. I think we gotta go inside. The rear wing and back of the Apollo IE is just outrageous. The hypercars continue with an Agera RS, the brand new Jesko. Then we have the world speed record Agera RS, a Regera next to it, Koenigsegg CCXR, and then we've got Schmee's 4GT next to a Pininfarina Battista. Here's how you attach a license plate to a Regera. Zip ties, that's incredible. All right, you'd think I would have noticed that this literally said world record car on the side of it, but this is the exact car that set the world record from 0 to 400 kph back to 0 in 27.83 seconds. This is the Jesko Absolute, which is the more top speed acceleration focused, and then we have the Jesko Attack with a much larger rear wing. But cool to see two world record cars next to each other. Top speed record, 277 miles an hour, and then the acceleration record. Here we go, Carrera GT leaving with an exhaust. That sounded absolutely ridiculous. All right, Ketchup just took delivery of her new car. Check this out, entering the Oakley factory. This is actually nuts. This is the reception of the Oakley factory. Look at the chairs. I mean, this is like cyberpunk Star Wars. I'm overwhelmed. Look at these. Christine, do you think I should rock some of these?
Absolutely.
Check it out, they've opened the Agera RS now, so we can see that twin turbocharged V8 and all of its carbon fiber glory, the suspension components. We can also see inside the Regera as well some of the differences, obviously with that hybrid powertrain and battery. Jesko giving some revs, that sounds ridiculous. All of the Koenigsegg starting up, ready to take off. The Regera sounds crazy. Both the world record cars leaving together. That is awesome. As this Mustang pulls in right in front of them. Oh, it looks like a camera car. God, the Jesko Absolute looks so unbelievable. Look at that, their camera car pulling out. Hey. Oh, looks like they're all pulling out actually. Damn. Well, that was an absolutely awesome car show. Now we are convoying with Schmee, Hyper Society, and Dean Carnage over to their storage facility. We were going to do a convoy up to NorCal together, but I guess their trucks are a little bit delayed. So once we go there, we're probably gonna go solo up to Sonoma. Beautiful Wyra driving by. Then the Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. Speciale. And we're gonna pull out right behind Tim. It's a pretty ridiculous convoy of cars right now. The other awesome part about Car Week is that everyone usually comes into town, into the Los Angeles area the week before. So all the car shows are absolutely insane. And these convoys, like we're having now, are just ridiculous. There we go, the Apollo IE pulling up. This is absolutely insane. Driving behind. Are you kidding me? With an Apollo IE in front of me and a Chiron behind me and Schmee next to that. go, Chiron pulling up. Unreal. Well, we just pulled up to a gas station and every single one of the pubs is out of service, so I guess we're not going here. First time I've ever seen a VinFast on the road. That's honestly almost as shocking as that hypercar convoy just then. This is actually so funny. So a couple hours ago, this guy passed me in a minivan and did this just because I'm driving this car, I guess, and I was kind of like laughing, but he wasn't laughing, so I'm like, wow, this guy's actually serious. So then, like 4 hours later, we're going to Northern California right now, I pull up on him again recording, and he does it again and starts laughing. So I really can't tell if he was joking originally or not, but that made my night. Ketchup has been an amazing co-pilot. She's been sleeping the entire time. Such a good dog. We've been driving for like 8 hours.